Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear penelitimudaaceh, today we would like to discuss about the generic structure of thesis defense examination at Postgraduate English Study Program of Syiah Kuala University, Banda Aceh, Indonesia. The generic structure that I would like to display to you today is taken from the data that I took from observation of 7 examinees of the Postgraduate English Study Program. Then the data were analyzed using Swell's model, who found 4 moves and some steps. Swell's uses the terms move and I use the term segments in this presentation. These two terms are in equal position. There are 5 segments that are found in the thesis defense examination event at the Postgraduate English Study Program. These are the preliminary segment, and then the opening segment, the defense proper segment, in-camera segment, and the closing segment. The details of steps in each segment can be seen in the next slides. So this is the first segment, that is the preliminary segment. There are 2 steps occurred in this segment. The first one is an examinee and audience is settled in, and then the second one is 2 examiners, 1 supervisor are seated. The second segment is the opening segment. In this segment, there are 3 steps. The first one is second supervisor opens the TDE event, and then the second one is second supervisor welcomes and thanking the examiners, supervisors, and an examinee. And then the third step is the second supervisor gives an opportunity for the examinee to conduct a research presentation for 15 minutes. The third segment is the defense proper segment. There are 5 steps happening in this segment. The first one is the examinee presents his or her research presentation for 15 minutes. And then the second step is the first supervisor suddenly instructs the examinee to skip the literature review section. And the third segment is the second supervisor invites examiners to ask questions. And the fourth step is examiner 1 focuses on the teaching process, for example, the current teaching process, and then the research methodology, results, and discussion. And the last step is the second examiner focuses on grammar, and then research questions, results, and conclusion, as well as suggestion. The fourth segment is in-camera segment. There are 2 steps happening in this segment. The first one is an examinee and audiences are asked to leave the room, and the second step is they are asked to wait outside and called back after 10 minutes. And the last segment is the closing segment. There are 4 steps occurring in this segment. The first one is the second supervisor closes the event, and the second step is the second supervisor announces the results of the presentation, and the third step is the second supervisor congratulates the examinee and thanks the examiners and audience, and the last step is photo taken and shake hand. So those are 5 segments that can be found in the TDE event at the English Postgraduate Study Program of Syiah Kuala University. I hope this presentation benefit all of you. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you again in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.